And welcome back to the Wafflehouse in Exandria with IT disasters and failures.
Hey! Woo!
We are a person down this evening, possibly due to Roll20 shenanigans. A resume. The Wafflehouse. They are in Singorn. The city is under siege. Something weird has happened. They know what the future of Singorn is. They know that Singorn is destined to teleport itself into the depths of the chaos of limbo. And desperately they're trying to stop this occurrence. Armed with threshold crests, they went to the High Warden and convinced her of their tale. And they travelled down to the Spellbinders Guild, run by the Guildrunner. Guildrunner Rondel. The Green Man. Lewin's father. In the Spellbinders Guild, they met the Septerishi, a collection of the powerful mages around Elfdom on Exandria, who were working to re-establish the Threshold Crests with residuum and with gems and with Sood to try and replicate a level 10 spell in game speak. However, the Wafflehouse told this collection of wizards that they had solved the problem with the Threshold Crests. The Septerishi decided to leave, feeling their work here was done. Much discussion was had amongst the people there. Something was amiss. JC had a bad feeling about one of these wizards who wandered off into the depths of the Spellbinders Guild. There was a explosion. A green toxic fog erupted from a magical receptacle in the wizard's tower. The Wafflehouse were in caught within this, apart from Lord Darcy, Dursius himself. He heard screams coming from the courtyard, at which point we find ourselves in peril. So I'm going to ask people what they wish to do. Lord Darcy, I will end with you. JC, you are in this fog cloud. You cannot see your hand in front of your face. You are choking on it. At the start of your go, please, could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw. Does it? Constitution.
15.
15, yes.
I can hear Deberdale in the background. You take 21 poison damage as you're coughing your guts up. But what do you wish to do for the rest of your turn? You are coughing there.
I vaguely remember the ruffle out of the room, so I'm going to attempt to move out of the green gas.
Okay. You can do so.
Cool.
You can move out and you get out. Yep. Okay, so you manage to move out and you see this green fog behind you. Little Darcy is standing there, looking towards the walls into the centre of the keep. Fomos, what are you doing?
I'm remembering to unmute my microphone.
Could you make Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yeah, this is probably not going to go very well. 10.
Okay, you take the same damage as JC, which was 21 poison damage.
Oof.
You are blinded. You cannot see your hand in front of your face.
Okie dokie. So I was just wondering whether I would be able. Would I know? Because obviously, Thomas is more intelligent than I am. Somewhat. Would I be able to somehow use this safely to diffuse the air around the party, so that we're not covered in smog? Because part of what it does is it keeps smoke and other gases at bay.
You can do so. You don't know. You've never tried this before. It may work. The ceiling in this place is about 30 feet high.
So I could do it like as an extractor fan on the ceiling. Yeah.
Okay.
However he thinks would be the best way of using it is how I probably would use it in this case, because I'm not a clever man, but Phomos is.
So, okay, so where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put the wall?
Ideally away from where I saw people from. So from point where choosing range. So I don't have to. So I'm going to try and picture in my mind like one of the walls away from where the party were. So probably like up here. Is it going to let me draw a line? Yeah, up here somewhere.
Okay. So you do that. You cast your spell. Could you make a Constitution saving throw to cast this spell?
Constitution saving.
And the reason I'm saying that is because you're having to talk to cast this spell.
Yes, I see.
And
Clever.
it may be difficult.
Okay. Terrible.
You start choking. The spell fizzles out. Nothing happens.
Do I use a slot for that?
You lose a slot for that. Yeah.
Okay, bugger. In which case, I'm going to hold on to one of the walls and just try and get out of this area.
Okay.
Like
I will say you'll be able to go at half movement.
Okay. So I get. For me, I've got 35 feet. So is that half down to? Is that still 15?
Yeah, and you have to. He's halved again because of the another 5 feet for the guild runner, because you have to go through his space.
So just the other side
Yep.
of him. Oh man, I don't know if that's going to block the doorway from everyone else. Sorry guys, you're going to have to clamber over me. I'll sort of squat down a little bit so people can get past.
Okay, Dak, what are you doing?
Cool. Can I use thaumaturgy to open all of the doors and windows that are in the immediate vicinity that are unlocked?
You can. Is that a verbal component?
Visual only.
Visual. And what do you have to do? Do you have to be able to see what's happening?
Hang on. Let me put it in the thing so we can all see it. So it's in the bottom third. You instantaneously cause unlocked doors and windows to fly open.
Okay, so all the windows burst open. There's a huge bang sound, and when you do that, the you see the bubble starts to pour out of the house. Goes to here. By the way, at the start of your turn, you need to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh, yes. Where's it gone? There it is. Oh, that's a 7.
So you take 21 poison damage.
I'm on top form here, gents.
Yep. You're rolling low when you should roll. When you need to roll high, you roll low, and vice
I
versa.
know, this is cool. I can do that. That'd be awesome.
And you trying to move, or are you just staying where you are?
Yeah, once I've done that, I'll try and do whatever I can do to get out, but it's going to be, pretty poor.
So 10, you can get to the door and that's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can't get through because you stumble into a fawn in the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just killing everyone, don't worry guys.
Lewin.
No matter what character, no matter what system. Consistently unlucky there, Chris.
Yep.
Okay, so Lewin is standing in this room, his eyes are burning, his new beard is giving him...
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Absolutely, it's a Constitution saving throw. It's a
no
26.
problem, you take 10 poison damage.
10 poison. So this new facial hair is acting as an impromptu gas mask.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yep.
Around his mouth. He's going to look around. Does he recognise this as some sort of spell or some sort of magical effect, or is it? He's not sure.
You can't see your hand in front of your face.
That's fine. What I'm going to do, Louis going to do then, is sort of waving his hands around. He's going to try and dispel whatever this is and sort of remove it from the room. He's not sure if it's magic or not. So that's dispel magic at 3rd level. I assume that this is higher, so he'll need to roll a...
Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please? Yes, saving throw for me, please.
Yeah, so another con saving throw is 21.
Well, yes, you hide... In fact, it would be a saving throw. No, it'd be a Constitution roll, but that's going to be high enough anyway. So you use your beard and moustache as an impromptu gas filter, and you cough out a dispel magic. At what level?
So it's just at 3rd. There's a basic dispel magic. So
okay, could you roll a intelligence plus your D20 plus your intelligence modifier for me, please?
Absolutely. So, very, very poor. That's a natural 1.
Okay, so nothing happens. It fizzles. You don't know if you hit the target or what happened.
So my eyes are burning.
Your eyes,
so
you can't tell. Yeah. Okay.
What I am going to do is, even though I can't see, I'm going to try and can I stumble forward to try and reach out for some sort of object.
Yep.
And sort of as I get there, it's half speed, isn't it?
Yeah, so that is 10, 20 to there.
20 to there, and then 30 as I'm just holding on to the side of...
So you're reaching out. Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I'd love to.
20
total.
You feel your hand rub against something sharp and you put it away before you cut yourself. The glass bulb in the middle has shattered and there's just jagged bits of glass there.
I see. Perfect. I can't really call out because I'm covering my mouth. That's for me. What I will try to do then is, can I just try? Is this wood underneath this platform?
You can't really tell because you can't really see.
That's fine. Can I just try and sort of lightly kick several times this wall to just sort of doof, 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 to give some signal?
Okay. You kick the floor. Bang, bang, bang.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's gonna be let's go.
So the guild runner, he has to make a saving throw. Oh, come on!
Come on, Randall! Don't die right now. That would be very embarrassing.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, you hear a ah! And Dak, you feel a thud on the ground next to you.
Uh-oh.
This is not going well, is it?
Okay, Lord Darcy, you see, you hear commotion and coughing and sputtering and cursing within the this fog cloud, but you also hear screams outside as well, and snarling. Clearly, there's something going amiss elsewhere.
I think Darcy would, hearing the screams outside, knowing that the Wafflehouse is a brave and valiant group that can normally look after themselves, he will attempt to go out the door.
Okay.
He does have a low intelligence. That is the assumption he would make.
So he goes out of the door here.
Yeah, I can't control his cursor or have his character sheet, just so you know. That wasn't set up yet for me.
I'll just change it so you can. You have it now. Okay, so he gets out, and what he sees here is there are embers falling from the sky. The sky is dark with black, sooty clouds, and burning embers are falling from the forest around. He gets to where he is. From there he can't see anything, but he hears a commotion and a scream, and then silence.
Which direction did that come from? Like north, south?
From the garden.
East?
From over this direction.
He will charge in, so that was what, 5, 10, 15, 20... 20, 25, 30 to about there. I think that's as far as he can go.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and he'll just hold a dodge action for the time being until he can see what happens.
Well, he's done a double move to get there. Gone for the
did
door.
it? Okay, yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Back to JC. What are you doing?
Clearing my eyes and coughing like mad. I would assume I can just about see Fomos coming out through the fog.
No, you can't. You actually can't see through the fog at all. So you can't see him yet. No.
I don't think I've got anything that I can use to get rid of the fog. I think JC will go with Dersius as well, just because again he can't.
Oh, by the way, the start of that turn, it goes another 10 feet this way. Actually, you do see Fomos now.
Ah, is he on the ground?
He's crouching, and if you're outside, you would see this green fog falling out of the windows, streaming out of the windows.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he needs like immediate help. So JC will go with Dercy, I suppose. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Okay.
Hold dodge action.
Okay. Nice. Dak.
Cool. As I'm sort of shuffling my way towards where I think the door is, do I bump into the...
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon, it's Fomos next. Fomos next.
Oh, yes,
that makes things a little bit easier practically wise for this. Part of the token seems to be outside the gas to Guild Runner. Can I see the Guild Runners on the floor, or part of it?
No, you can't, no. If any part of a square is with an area of effect, the whole square is in the area of effect.
And the wind's already going the other way, so I can't help with the wind thing. Have I got anything that can help?
I don't know.
I don't think Fireball's going to help here very much.
Roll a sanity check.
The fog is there. You hear...
Let me just check, is this a bonus action or is it an action? It's an action, so I can't really do that either. Okay, well in which case I'm going to just get out of the way of the door and I'm going to start coughing my lungs up.
Okay.
And that is basically all I'm going to do.
Okay, nice. Dak.
Yeah. So as I'm making my way to the door, I'm shuffling along. Do I come across the Guild Runner on the floor?
You fight if you trip over a body on the floor. Can you just make a dexterity save for me, please?
Yes.
First of all, at the start of your go, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Phenomenal roll, Lindak. Fantastic. Well done.
And you take 21 poison damage. You trip over what's his name, the Guild Runner, and so it's 10 to there. But you trip over, and you're now prone. But you're still in the gas cloud.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Well, I suppose I've got to stand up, so that'll use up the remainder of my movement anyway, won't it?
Yes, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I? Do I need to see for that? Where is it? Yeah, I need to be able to see for that. I do not need to see for that. So I am going to just at my feet cast Mass Cure Wounds, which is...
You are still in the gas cloud, by the way.
Yeah. So I don't actually need to be able to see the targets.
But you need to make a Constitution saving throw to get. Otherwise, you're going to get a mouthful of toxic gas.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you managed to do that. So you managed to incant this spell without breathing in, and you cast a Mass Cure Wounds on everybody within 60 feet who is not dead.
30-foot radius. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Myself, the Guild Runner, Fomos, and just about Lewin by the looks of it.
Okay. And how much do you cure?
So it is
15.
15, you said, yep.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, 15.
Okay. So you hear some coughing on the floor next to you. Okay. Are you done?
Yep, that's about me.
Actually, you're done. Lewin.
I think it's me. Lewin's gonna do his best, sort of holding on his side. He's gonna try and can he sense that this cloud is sort of blowing away?
He feels it moving. He feels it moving against him, behind him.
It's fine. He's gonna try and continue walking through then. So that's 10. Smashes his shin into that one there.
Yep.
20 and then 25. Does he manage to get out?
He manages to get out. Yep.
That's fine. Sorry, I needed to roll a con save at the
Con
start.
saving throw as well. Yep.
Yeah, so I'll start with a con saving throw. 25.
Yep. Not a problem.
It's fine. Louis just going to sort of dart around. Is there anything like a folding screen or sort of anything else that you can see? Anything which is sort of small, sort of large, and relatively flat?
Not that he can see. No.
Okay, what he's going to do then is he's going to clap his hands together and you see just a large green hand appear behind him. And he's going to do what you normally do when something smelly happens. The big hand is going to try and start waving it away.
Okay, you can try and do that. It doesn't work particularly well, but you can try doing that.
That's fine. I'm going to keep an eye out for if there's anything I can use, sort of a fan until I can see that. It's going to just try and sort of wave this out the window as much as it can.
Okay.
Let me just drop the hand next to me. There we go.
So it's actually not going to do anything.
That's fine. I'll keep it up for the time being anyway until I can hopefully find something to do with it.
Okay, so you got your concentration marker up. The guild runner needs to make a saving throw. Okay. And he's unconscious again. Dersius.
Cool. He will continue running towards the screens.
Okay.
That's what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20... It's not half movement out here, is it?
No, it's not. No, full movement, yep.
Cool.
Okay, and he gets there and he can see these areas of pitch blackness on the lawn. There's a dead elf on the floor just here, who he can see. Yep. And there is this area of just bubbles of inky darkness, almost so dark it's almost rippling.
Yeah, and you can't see into them at all other than just they're black.
No, it's just completely inky black.
What would Darcius do? He'd probably go, that's normal, and keep going. I don't want to be responsible for killing him, so I'm going to say he's going to go, yep, that must be normal, and he's going to continue running down the footpath, so double movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, nice. And you say he sees his dark spheres here. There are now he can see here there is a glowing purple a sort of arcane shape that's just in the air. Okay, he does that. JC, what are you doing?
Again, JC will be following as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. JC seeing these dark bits, remembering that last time we saw darkness wasn't necessarily a good thing, he will say the hold dodge action.
Okay, could you just make a perception roll for me, please?
Is this my one? Yes, it is. Perception. 21.
Okay.
With a natural 1.
Excellent. You glance around. You see movement in this. You see movement in the in a room to the north of you, but there's a window there, and you just see something run past the window.
Joys.
You can't see what it was, but you saw something just scutter past the window.
Yep.
Okay. This fog cloud moves further. In fact, I'm going to say now that it just falls out of the window because it's not in the way. Get it out of the way. Okay. And there's this horrible burning smell in this room. Fomos.
Yeah, okay, so I don't need to drag the guild runner at least, then that's good. I'm probably still catching my breath. I noticed that... Which door was it he went out of? Dursis went out of? This one on the bottom right? Over here?
He went through this door here, yep. The one that you're on next to, yep.
Okay, let me just measure how far can I go. 35. I'm going to shout to Dak, look after the guild runner. Dursis run off, I'm going to catch up with him, and I'm going to use my movement to get outside that door to see what's going on.
Okay. Okay. You don't see... You see just these... You see JC and Dursis in the garden.
Okay.
Both running. Dak.
Cool. Right, now I can see I'm going to healing word the guild runner.
Yep.
So he's going to get 7 hit points.
Yep.
And then I will call out loud enough that hopefully Lewin can hear, just say your father's been injured. And then I'm going to head after the others because they need supervision. Where is the... Why can I not turn myself around?
I'll do it for you.
I was going to say you're still lying down on my side, yeah.
Yeah, I stood up in the last round, but I couldn't work out the twiddle myself. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can get.
Okay.
Cool. And that's me.
Lewin. You can see now in the centre of this room there's a shattered glass, there's sort of green stuff in it, but there's still a green gas sort of falling out of it, but most of it is dissipated. There are threshold crests in here which have been half built. The arcane power that was going into them has now stopped. You see a dead elf here on the floor, his face blackened with the poison, and you see your father on the floor coughing.
So, still alive, kind of thing?
He's coughing, so he must be alive. I've not seen many dead people cough.
Clearly, you've not seen the necromantic spells that Lewin has seen in his lifetime.
True.
Really good people. Perfect. Right, Lewin and his good buddy Mr. Hand and can I walk under this or over this little staircase?
Yeah, you can go around it, just ignore that, yeah.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can't quite reach, unfortunately. So I am just going to...
Where's your hand? You haven't got your hand on.
Let me give myself a hand. And Handy's just going to be following behind me.
Okay. So that's your bonus action, yep.
Yeah. As my action, unfortunately, he's not in range for me to heal. So for the time being, I'm going to take the dodge action until I get my bearings.
And the guild runner looks at you, Lewin, and goes, "Son, leave me. I will look after myself. You go and try and stop whatever this was."
I can do both things. Now hold still.
And he surrounds himself in a green conker.
Before he does that, can I throw him a regular potion of healing?
No, because you didn't do that on your turn. Because he's going to do this. He's going to do this on his in his turn.
Should have done that. Oh well. I know what I'm doing next turn.
So he's in a conker. So you cannot a green conker. There we go. Can I put on him? There we go. To the front. So he is like... There we go, I'll just do that.
Ooh, cool effects.
Why is it not disable good snapping? There we go. There we go. Okay. So that's him done. Okay, so I'm going to like you all to now roll for initiative for me, please. And
okay.
And I'm going to do initiative for my guys, all on the same move, yeah? Copy, paste, and copy. Paste. You've all done your initiatives?
Yep. Yes, I have.
Right, group initiative.
There's no turn order thing up though.
Isn't there?
No.
Where is the turn order? Turn order.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
You haven't done Dersius either.
I have. It's because it would come up as mine. Hang on. Where's the Dersius Maximus. There we go. On point.
Okay. So, we're now going to start turn order. Okay, Lewin goes first.
Okay. Well, having seen that very familiar spell has been cast, I will nod firmly and I'll make my way through the door. So that's 5, 10. Oh, and I've locked myself in the door. 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
Well, no, what I mean is I can see this sort of blue thing in the corridor, but I'm not sure what it is.
Blue thing in the corridor. You should be able to see Dak.
I can see Dak and Thomas, but I can't see the baddies.
Oh no, can't.
That's fine. I'm going to dash then for another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you hear snarling to the north of you.
That's fine. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to just get the hand to follow me because it's got a 60-foot movement speed.
Okay.
And it's just there.
JC.
Cool. I am going to cautiously work my way down the path towards Dursey. So you what, half of it, 10, 15 to there. I will be keeping an eye on these dark spheres, and if I see anything coming out of them, I will shoot back. So I'm going to hold an action, basically.
Okay. These guys. And doing that here. Dum 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 dum. Okay. There's a snarling. 10, 5, 10, 15. Bang. Okay. You hear, Dak, you hear to the north of you in a corridor, you hear snarling, and could you just make a wisdom roll for me, please?
Sure.
9. Okay. It sounds like baying wolves or dogs or something, but it sounds horribly familiar. And you hear splintering wood as well. Something's burst through a door. Okay, Phomos.
So I keep forgetting to unmute myself and roll 20. It's been a while. I don't hear that noise myself, do I? What Dak heard.
It is now. You can all hear this baying to the north of you.
But I'm just looking at where I can see at the moment. There is no. Is there? Oh, the corridor up above us led around the corner, didn't it? I'm assuming. Is that right?
There was a corridor up here to the north of you, and there was, you haven't explored the whole building.
No, fair enough. Right,
also, can you just make a perception roll for me, please?
Yes. 15.
You also hear baying to the south of you as well.
Baying everywhere. Right, okay, well for now I think the best thing I can do is try and figure out lay of land here a little bit, what's going on. Now, we're outside here, so this is quite open, isn't it? There's no real like height limit, so to speak.
There's no height limit, no.
Awesome. In which case, just checking if that uses actual bonus. Okay, it's bonus. See, I'm going to use one of my elemental gifts to get 10 minutes of flight.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my feet. So use 30 feet up. Actually, I'll do 35. So yeah, I'll do 30 feet up, and then I will go across 5 feet as well. If I can just get this to.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're doing that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll take my flight off. Give me a second.
No, you do that. No, you do your way.
Okay, no worries.
So.
That green, that just as so you're aware, that green thing was on before.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, I've just killed you. What have I just done? Oh, yeah,
I was going to say there was a green token on me before.
we want to get. Let's start again, shall we? I'll let you do it. They'll both do it. You do it. So you're 30 feet up. Here we go.
Yeah, I tend to go like this to. So I know how high up. Just that 0 goes up from the for yellow. Do you need that leaf left on for something?
No, don't need that. No.
Okay, fantastic.
Okay, nice.
Okay. I'm going to go across there, and I'm just going to use that so I can get a good idea of what's going on around us.
So you see this much the same as everybody else. There was tall buildings here. The lightning that's coming out of the tower that you came in here. You can see it starting to splutter now. Make an arcane roll.
Yep. 15.
15. You start to see very small cracks in the shield around the city.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, nice. Dak.
Cool. I suppose what I'm going to do is I want to head out into the courtyard area, but I'd quite like to attempt to draw any of the enemies in the buildings out with me. So I'm going to use Thaumaturgy, I think, to whistle and just taunt as best I can as I'm heading out of these doors.
Okay.
So that's 10, 15, 20, that'll do.
Okay. Nice. Got to find him now. In the old days, it was much easier. We just had lots of bits of paper rather than lots of screens open. Where's he gone? Here we go. Okay, so he just comes to here. That's him done, and then him. He goes. Out of the darkness, you can see something catches your eye, Dersius and JC. Dersius is hit with a 25. Does that hit?
So I'm just checking. Yes, that does hit.
It should be on his. If you just present his character, it should say he's got arm class of 20. He takes 9 piercing damage, and can you make a Constitution saving throw?
A Constitution saving throw of a 20 plus 1. Not sure what the plus 1 was about.
He's got a ring of protection.
So 21.
So 21. Okay, no problem. But he starts to feel something. He just brushes off this small bolt. It's only about 8 inches long, but there's a green liquid on the end of the bolt head, which stings, but actually doesn't do him any damage.
Whereabouts did it come from?
From the it came out of this dark bubble to the south of him.
Ah, okay, yep. So JC wouldn't have seen that one.
No.
Cool.
Okay, Dersius.
He doesn't have any thrown things, does he? Actually, he's got a pink and perky, isn't it? That is a throwable.
Mm-hmm.
Do they return to him, or
Yes, they do.
Pick him up?
They do.
Cool. Haha! Who dares throw this at me? And he will throw pink and perky back into the dark bubble.
So where is he aiming for? Put an X where he's aiming for.
I'm going to say he's going to aim for there, although it disappears after I do it.
Okay, there we go. So make 2 attack rolls for me, please. Disadvantage.
16 and 20.
Okay, yeah, so he launches his hand axes, and they just return back to him. There's no blood or anything on them.
They are so sharp, they cut through without leaving a mark.
Okay, is he doing anything else?
Yes, he will continue down towards around this building. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And that'll be him.
Okay.
There isn't any action surgery or anything like that I need to do, is there?
Is it what, sorry?
Anything else I need to do for him? Because I remember he normally gets like bloody 8 attacks or whatever it is.
Well, you can do an action surge if you wish.
No, I'll play it safe for the moment because I don't know how to play his character, so I'll play it safe.
Okay, Lewin. Lewin?
Yeah,
I know
had a whole exciting thing there, which no one heard because I was on mute. So as Lewin's standing next to this magical fountain, his eye is caught on his left because I think he can see this ruin standing in this room over there.
They are clambering to get through a door which has been broken.
That's fine. Is this window open?
No, but you can see through it.
That's fine. So Lewin's going to do 2 things here. Is there any sort of latch or anything which looks as though I can open the window?
There is a latch inside.
That's fine. Lewin is then going to use. He's going to cast his Mage Hand spell on the inside as his action, and with that, he's going to flick the latch up, and then followed by that is a much bigger hand, which is going to soar into the room, and it's going to start throttling.
Okay, go for it. So the window smashes open as the hand just bursts through, and one of the Ruinstons looks startled as his hand descends on him. Make an attack roll. For this, I'll give you advantage just for the first attack.
Oh, excellent. Is there any way of rolling advantage on the dice roller? Maybe not. So that's going to be a 19 or a 23.
You can take your pick.
I'll take the 23, please.
Okay, so you whack him with what are you doing here specifically?
So the hand is just grabbing it by the tentacles and it's just throttling it by the throat.
So it's just grasping hand, yeah. So it's holding it.
No, this is the clenched fist. So we're just smashing it.
So it's not holding it. It's just a clenched fist. So you do how much damage you do?
Yeah. So that's 48. So that takes 21 force damage. As it just
21 smack, and you just smash it into the wall behind it.
Brilliant.
21, not 41, yeah?
Just 21, sadly.
Yep.
And then Lewin's going to call out to Thomas and Dak that there are a bunch of these runen creatures in the room through the window.
Okay, nice. JC.
Yep, JC, if I can get his character sheet out. Right, so JC is going to continue down the path again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he can just about see the purple thing, can't he?
He can see the purple thing, yep.
Yeah. Did he probably would have seen Dersius get hit by the arrow, but wouldn't know where it comes from.
He doesn't know where it's come from. He didn't see where it came from.
No. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to... Because he saw Dersius get hit by now, he's going to take a dodge action for the moment. He doesn't know where it comes from.
Okay, nice. So... It is now... not him. a bolt comes out of the... no, not from him, it doesn't. So he just stays here.
Come on, not me.
That goes there. Ransacking. Okay, that's them done. There is snarling all around you. Running up this corridor. Can he go through? He can go through the hand, just the whacking hand, can't he?
Yeah, so it's incorporeal unless it's attacking.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He just launches himself at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 40. Okay, so 2 ruinants jump out of the window. Lewin, they descend on you.
Not the consequences of my own actions.
They claw at you. First one is a 21 to hit.
That's currently a miss.
18 to hit.
It's a miss.
23 to hit.
That would hit, but Lewin is going to shield to block that strike.
Okay, and the second one is 20 to hit, 10, and 23.
The shield blocks the strikes.
Okay, nice. That is them done. Dak, you see a ruinant just here, running down the corridor in here.
Cool.
You hear snarling coming from inside this room as well. You know there's more ruinants around.
Just a quick one. I don't know if I came before or after Dak, but I appear to have disappeared off the turn order.
I think I took off the turn order because I removed your character. Sorry. So do you want to just put yourself back on again?
Shall I just roll again?
No. I'll put you on. I'll give you a 12.
Okay.
I'll
let Dak go first this time. We can resync after this round. I'm happy to. I've not got anything I'm putting on you guys at the moment, so that's fine.
Let's give you a 12. Sorry about that. That's because I removed your character. So where are we? We are with Fomos.
Yeah, I was going to say Dak's already halfway through his turn. I'm happy for him to go first on this occasion, if that helps.
Yeah, no problem. Yep.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Cool. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, since we're all now in QC whether we like it or not, is I'm going to wild shape, I think. Fire's probably not great right about now, so we'll go with water. Is he going to do it? Yep, there we go. And then I'm just going to take a wander over, and then I'm going to take a couple of hits on the one that's harassing Lewin directly to the north. Okay.
You're sploshing around Lewin.
Yeah.
That's all right, you can do that.
So we'll have that and that. Oh, that's not so great. That's an 11 and a 13.
Both miss. You just ruffle up Lewin's hair. And you sort of you slip into the fountain.
Yep.
Okay. Doing anything else?
No, I think that's sufficiently useless. That will do nicely.
Okay.
Like a bishop or an exorcist, mate.
Let me just find who we are up to next.
Yeah.
Because we've...
Should be me, I think. Yeah, I was going to do and then...
Yep.
Mine's quite simple. I was just going to start blasting these guys, but let me just... I'm in the air, but I'll go 20 feet this way.
Yep.
I'll keep it nice and simple. The two that are closest to Lewin in front of him, I'll zap them twice each.
Okay. You're going to...
yeah, just trying it now.
Going to zap them 2 each, yep?
Yeah.
So first one does...
I think the first one might be a miss because it's a 14.
14 misses.
Yeah, okay, so the first one just gets hit once for 10 damage. So that's the one in the middle of the three. And then on the one on the right, yeah, That's definitely got to be 2 hits. 29 and a 31, so that is 15 plus 7, so it's 22 damage.
22, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. It squeals a bit, but it's got Lewin in his sights. Okay, so that is Fomos done, Dax done, then it is him.
Those crisps sound delicious.
He is... Can he see through the dark? Okay, so he can't do that. All right. He is not going to do anything at the moment. He's just going to move himself up here. And that's him done. I need to get down the list. Oh, this is becoming annoying. Excuse me a second.
No worries.
So let's start with... It's all my... No, it is the Shadow Blades. Okay, nice. Go away. Lord Darcy. A small bolt comes out. 29 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
I beg your pardon. It's not mine. I beg your pardon. 16 to hit.
Oh, misses.
Misses. And against you, JC.
Yep.
Against you, you have a small bolt comes out. You are dodging, aren't you?
Yes.
So it's 11 to hit. And you see this bolt coming towards you. You just step out of the way and you just catch it in your coat, your cloak, as it just whistles past your head. You can almost smell something unpleasant on the end of the bolt as it whistles past you and leaves a hole in your cloak, and it just starts to sort of burn some of the fabric on your cloak as it does so.
Yeah, I'll just give the sort of the cloak sort of one of those whip sort of things to get any liquid off a bit.
Yep. Okay, that is them done. So we start with Lewin.
Okay, so as my bonus action, the hand is going to burst back out through the window.
Yes.
And try and use its grasping hand to try and grab hold of the ruinant on the edge here.
Okay.
So can it make a dexterity or constitution check, please? Sorry, dexterity or strength check, I should say.
It would be... I will do a strength one for it, I think. A saving throw or check?
Check, because it's a grapple.
Beg your pardon. Actually, I'll do a dexterity one then. 7.
7. As it tries to dodge out the way, this large hand just grabs round it.
By the scruff of the neck. Yep.
By the scruff of the neck. And with that, it's moved 5, 10. So it's going to move 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He's just dragging this ruinant back with him.
Okay.
He's like a naughty cat.
Does he take any damage?
Not this round. It's just a grapple on this round.
Okay, nice.
And then as my action, as I see this horrible ruinant in front of me, Lewin's just going to billow his cloak as you suddenly see all of these darts start flying out to her. So he's going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level. So that's going to be 5 darts in total. Yep,
just roll 1d4 plus 1, and then he times it by 5.
Perfect. So 1d4 plus 1. Big money. That's 3. So 3 times 5.
15 damage.
15 points of force damage. Peppered by these.
It's peppers in, but he's still coming for you.
That's right. And then as Lewin's movement, he's just going to just move round the fountain. So Dak is not going to ruffle and get him soaking wet.
Okay.
Next round. That's Lewin's round.
Okay. JC, you hear talking, shouting in a language you don't understand coming from these black bubbles.
Yep. I also would have seen where that arrow would have come from.
It came from this black bubble.
Yeah. I will shoot my one back in the same direction.
Okay, well, put an X marks the spot where you want to go for.
It will be in that direction, so
Okay.
that way.
So, make an attack roll.
Which one is it? That one. 22.
12, because it's a disadvantage, because you can't see.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And you hear, nothing happens, you hear nothing. You just, the arrow just sails into the black sphere.
Void.
Into the void, yep.
And then he will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 come down to be with Darcy.
Okay, nice. Okay. It is now the Ruinant's. He is stuck. So can he try and get away from the can he try and get away from the hand?
Yes. So it's a grapple check. So he would need to use his action to make another break, which is either strength or dexterity, athletics, acrobatics.
Okay. So he's going to make a 13.
And the hand will compete that. Because the hand's grappling and he's bigger, he gets advantage on this. So 27.
Okay, so he's struggling, and you've got him by his tentacles, and you're just pulling him up by his whiskers. Okay.
Absolutely.
This one Ruinant is going to attack you, Lewin. With his... in fact, what he does, he stands back slightly, and he just shakes himself, almost like a dog shaking itself, and you can see lots of white shards come off it. So Lewin, Dak, and Phomos have to make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution. So Lurin rolled a 32.
32, nice.
Natural one.
Dak, buddy.
And Phomos gets a... Phomos, you're going to roll a Constitution saving throw?
You can do it. Oh, this ain't a good sign.
No. Have we broke... did I break him?
Sorry, I think my browser crashed. Out into this issue. I heard something about 1G.
Yeah, not like this. Could you make a Constitution saving throw? Can you do that? Or can somebody else do one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay.
15. Okay, so Dak, you take 16 necrotic damage as salt flies into you and salinates the water with you. Actually, have you taken any damage yet?
No.
As the elemental? No, so actually you take nothing. Lewin, you take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And Phomos, you take 8 necrotic damage. As salt falls, you get salt in your wounds.
Am I right in thinking I don't have the fire resistance anymore? I have
so you half it.
resistance, right?
Yeah, so you half it.
Yep. Which is 4.
Yep.
Okay.
One of the ruins is attacking Dak, the water elemental. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
6 piercing and 6 necrotic. And you can't...
Is this all magical damage?
Yes, it is, yep. So it's 12 damage, and you can't take reactions this turn.
Okie dokie.
26 to hit, which is 12 damage again.
Yep.
And 23 to hit, which is 17 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And that is them done. And you see that 2 of these Ruinants are piling into the Guild Runner. Okay. These guys are going through here. These are still in here. One of them is in there. Okay. That's them done. Fomos.
Yes. I think we're getting a little bit split here, and also I feel like Dersis and JC are going to have a trouble with firing things in this magical... I haven't seen that way yet, but I can still cast, so I think what he's going to do is going to probably move back 35 feet across this way. Now, I can see through magical darkness. Does that mean I'd be able to see inside these? Because currently on my screen I can see them.
You can see inside magical darkness. And you see,
Fantastic.
you see in there elf-like figures dressed in black, dark skin, white hair, and you see two of them crouching to the ground, a sword in one hand and small hand crossbows in the other. Further, what's the range of your dark? There's your dark vision.
I feel like it's 120, but I could be wrong.
Right.
No, yeah, 120 magical and non-magical darkness.
And you can see that they look up and see you, so you realise that they can see through this darkness as well.
And they're not very happy about me being up here.
And you recognise them as dark elves or drow.
Okay. So I would presume, I would presume it's bad then, isn't it, guys? Because I feel like, didn't we?
The other thing you can see,
Did we meet them in the cave before?
the other things you can see here, you can see dead elves on the floor. They're just scattered around.
Well, that's good enough. I think it's time to attack them, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will call out for JC and Dersis to get back to the rest of the party, and I'll handle this.
Yep.
To which I will use the ever so reliable fireball right into the middle of those the two groups that are there.
Okay.
So that is 20-foot radius. So let's have a look here. Yeah, around there.
Okay.
Actually, maybe a little bit. Actually, no, hang on. Tell a light there if I can.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. Right.
Okay.
Whoosh, and that will be a 21 dexterity save, please.
Oh, only one of those over a 3.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, isn't it? I'm not rolling well on damage today.
Saving throw. Let's do the shadow blades first of all. Dex set saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
They save, so that's half.
18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
This one is going to be a 21.
Meets beats.
And the last one is going to be that's crashed. That's oh, bloody hell. Where is he? It's him. That is a 21.
Yeah, meets beats. Well,
Okay.
So everyone who saves takes 9, the rest of them take 18
So one
fire
takes
damage.
18, and the rest of them take 9. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And
That wasn't very good.
they seem to dodge it quite nicely. Oh, stop doing that.
I have other plans up my sleeve, but that'll have to be, unfortunately, I think, next turn. Unless... So the flight doesn't need concentration, I've got.
No.
So can I... No, that's... Okay, that's me done for this turn, but I've got an idea for next. That's fine. Okay.
My screen's just gone a bit funny. There we go. There it is. So 9, yeah. Okay,
Yep.
nice. So they look at you. Constitution saving throw. Let's put those on. I'm just going to have them pass their concentration saving throw. In fact, the one who took the bigger damage, I'm going to make him roll for that. No, wrong one. Uh, 14, that's enough. Okay, so none of the things have gone down.
Bastards.
Bastards, a lot of them.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. Okay. So is that you done? Fomos, is that you done?
Unfortunately, yes. That's it.
Dak.
Cool. Actually, isn't it supposed to be the... Oh, my list has not moved on. Okay, never mind. Yes.
I've not been moving it. It's been.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm not been moving it because it's caused. Oh, fuck's sake! That was a mistake. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do their movements right at the end because it's just easier. It's getting very confusing otherwise. I'm having a few problems with the screen this evening.
No problem. Right. Right, well, Slam Attack wasn't particularly effective, so let's try for Primal Savagery this time instead. Hey, there we go, and this is for the one north still, towards next to Lewin.
Yep.
So that is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
And 22 acid damage.
Oh, nice. I don't think they're resistant to acid, are they?
No,
they're not. No, they're not. So...
I'm gonna confidently say they're actually vulnerable to all damage.
Oh, excellent, good idea. Okay, nice. Okay, and after Dak, it's Dersius.
Cool. How Dersius, seeing Fomos call about coming back to the group, will turn around. He will see JC standing there and yelling, "Come on, cat!" and grab him by the back of the scruff of the neck, and he'll start moving back towards Fomos whilst carrying JC.
Okay, so you can carry JC, but it costs double movement to do so.
Yeah, that's fine. So, 5, 10, 15.
Okay. And then all those who haven't gone are going to go now. He comes to here. And he is going to hold his action. And I think everybody else is. So I'm going to do all of them at the end of the next turn. It's just easier that way. So, okay. Lewin.
Okay, so with Lewin's action, he sees all of these ruinants in the front of the door. So, unfortunately, Dak is in the way, so he's not going to be able to do big area effect spells, but what he is going to do is he's going to again just strike out with a gravity sinkhole on the inside. So you suddenly see this great big woof just appears on the inside, and it's going to try and drag these two back a bit.
So where are you putting it?
So it's a 20-foot spear, so if I just get the measuring tool out, and
yeah, I've lost all my measuring tools and things.
Yeah, so if I put it there...
You can't see there.
If I put it there, can I see?
I can't. I've lost some of my tools. And I don't want to refresh because I may never get back in again.
That's fine. So I'm going to pop it in the centre of the room there if I can see. I'm happy to sort of move behind the fountain to get that.
Okay.
Point. So that would get all four of the ruinants I can see in the inside.
Okay. So what do they have to do?
So it's Constitution saving throws for them, please.
Saving throw. Group check. Constitution. DC 20.
DC 20. 20. Yes.
Damage.
Damage is 43. It's a good roll.
Ooh. Half damage. It's no damage if they succeed, isn't it?
It is. Nope. They take half damage if they succeed, but they don't get moved.
Okay. That didn't work. Or did it? Yes, it did. Oh, I've just lost the entire screen.
Technology. That's how powerful Lewin is. He's crashed the universe.
I've lost. I'm gonna have to refresh, which means I may not be back.
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath.
Can anyone tell me where the...
Right, I'm back.
I can't... That's... I mean, isn't technology clever? I can't see that at all.
Well, I can just see black, because obviously they're magical field, but that's where the arrows have been coming from.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey!
Okay, so did they take their damages? No. No, they didn't.
Like that.
So
there is an apply damage button. Oh.
No, it didn't work. Something's not going right tonight, is it?
That's technology for you.
So let's do saving throws then. Saving throws. Doesn't let me do that. Oh, how annoying. What is it? Constitution, strength save, isn't it?
The Constitution for this.
Um, 12, 10, 6, and 8. So they all fail.
8. They all fail. So
they all
all
get pulled
take,
into the middle of the room.
43 points of force damage. They're all pulled into a big clump together.
43 damage, yep.
That's it. And then, as my bonus action, the hand is just going to squeeze on this rune that it's got a hold. So he just takes... sorry, let me just double check. So probably being a wizard, I've got too many spells open at the same time. Grasping hand, he takes 2d6 plus my spellcasting modifier.
2d6, yep.
Yep, so he takes 14 points.
14 points of damage.
Well, as he just gets squeezed by this hand, it's bludgeoning.
Okay, nice.
And then, yeah, Lewin's going to stay where he is because he's helping distract the Runin while Dak wails on him.
Well, attempts to.
I can't tell the difference. You know, you got big watery arms. It all looks as though it's effective to me.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good, but
JC.
Jason will be flinging his front paws about, going, unhand me, you heathen! And Justice will drop him, and then JC will run next to him up towards Fomos. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And he will hold a dodge action in case anything comes flying out.
Okay. Let's see if that does work. That works. Yay, that one works. Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, Fomos.
Yes. So look here. I think just wind wall again. I'm just having a look at it again. I think it looks like I can see through it. I just can't have lightweight projectiles like arrows and bolts go for it. So I'm thinking that might be quite useful, and these guys have got some nasty gear. So I am going to go across 15 feet here, drop 15 feet so I am the height of the wall. Let me just...
These buildings are quite tall.
Yeah,
You probably have
it's...
to go about 100 feet to get over them.
Oh, I'm not trying to get over it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get down below the wind... Sorry, I'm on about my wind wall spell I'm going to use.
Yep.
100
sorry,
feet.
so...
That is an enormous building.
They are. They're
Yeah,
very
yeah.
tall. They're all spires, towers.
Okay, so how wide is it? 1 foot thick, 15 feet high, 50 feet long. Okay, so we want...
So 1 year of planning permission for each floor.
10,
Oh,
15...
didn't know that.
It's not let me draw the line. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. So I think it's about here. If it's going to let me stop clicking the button after that. There we go. So I'd like to put a wind wall there, please.
Yep. You can do so.
Fantastic. So I will pop that up. And can I do anything else with it? No, that is it at the moment. But so it's not going to protect JC and Dersis, but it's going to give me a little bit of cover from these guys with their nasty stuff. And that's all I can do this turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the held action is left. And you just hear this growl, almost abyssal type language. You are stunned.
Oh, okay.
You fall out of the sky. And you take 5 bludgeoning damage as you fall to the ground and lie prone. You are stunned. Your wind wall goes down.
Oh.
You are dumbfounded. And you hear a power word being hurled at you.
Oh, this isn't good.
Wait, does stun in 5e knock concentration out?
Yep.
Wow.
Sorry. Actually, I bet you can't. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait till it's their turn. So. I think it's a bit unfair otherwise.
Forward to that.
Okay. I'll do it. Okay. Well. Your line's still there, but it's not going to be there. It's not going to be there for long. It's not going to be there for long. I just forewarned you.
Delete off the screen so Theatre of the Mind it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, Dak.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to attack this one to the north again. So we'll have another one of those Primal Savageries.
Yep.
Oh, it's only 14 this time.
It misses.
Good.
And it dodges out the way. Okay, it is now my turn to play. So he comes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You see a strange looking creature coming towards you. Actually, it's very odd. You can see that it's a drow elf, but almost like it's as he gets closer, you can see almost like it's wearing a cloak of skin, which is peeled off, and it looks at you and it just goes stun, and that's when you fall out of the sky. As the power would hit you and you fall onto the ground and everything switches off, and you are just lying there dumbfounded.
Yeah, what does dumbfounded do? How much trouble am I in?
Dumbfounded basically means you are stunned and any concentration is gone.
Yeah, incapacitated.
Basically, right. Yeah. And then these guys come 5, 10, 15. Dersius gets shot at.
I feel really bad for Dersius. He's just been peppered by.
Oh, he hasn't had his move yet. Sorry, he hasn't had his move yet.
He will chase after the cat back towards where Thomas was. So 5,
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, cat.
Okay.
Will he take the dodge action?
Yes. Sorry, I muted myself then.
A black cloud descends on where you are, both Phomos, JC, and Dersius. He does that. He goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He gets to there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is to there. Okay. JC. A bolt hits you. Or tries to hit you at least.
Yeah.
Were you dodging?
Yes, I would be, yeah.
14 to hit.
That skims in here, but does no damage.
Okay. And that is all they are doing at the moment down here. These guys are ransacking. I'm going to leave them there for the moment. These ruinants are going after the guild runner in the conquer. These two are coming after Dak. So ruinant number 1 is attacking Lewin with a claw attack. 10 to hit.
No, he ducks into Dak's water form.
17 to hit.
And again, the water form just takes the blow.
And 22 to hit.
The last one he's going to use a shield, just as it's about to strike, it just bounces off.
Okay. Against Dak, there are 6 attacks.
Okay.
23, 21,
Yep.
20, 21, natural 1, and 14.
So the last 2 missed, but the first 4 hit.
So 13, 20, 32, 40, 49, 57, 65 damage, and you can't take reactions.
Okay. Yep.
And the one that's being held by Lewin's hand is going to try and escape again.
Go for it. The hand is going to try and keep hold.
Saving throw, yeah.
Check. So he's got to be a 10.
I think.
Oh wait, no, he's got advantage because he's bigger. He's got to be a 22.
Got to be at 22. He's got a 21, so it doesn't count. He fails. Okay, so he can't get away. That's what they are doing. That's the end of their go. Lewin, you see some more ruinants jumping through the room and coming towards you.
Okay.
Okay, Lewin, your turn.
My go. Okay. Oh, this is getting complicated. There's a lot of people. I'm assuming I've noticed poor Thomas just get knocked out of the sky and he's not moving.
You can't see him. He's in a dark bubble.
But what I mean is, before the bubble appeared, or was it simultaneously?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
So Phomos, you recognise it as Power Word Stun.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic spell.
Not fantastic for me right in this particular moment, though.
Okay, so what Lewin is going to do is he's going to squeeze the flower on his chest, and suddenly you see a whole bunch of small daisies burst into the air as he's going to cast Daisy Chain Lightning, and it's going to spread out on all the ruinants around. So I can from the initial leap it spreads to 3 more. So I'm going to get the one in front of me, and then it's going to leap to the one behind me and the 2 next to Dak. So can they all make dexterity saves for me, please?
Okay. The one behind this one here, by the hand.
Yep, that one there, the one next to me, and the 2 next to Dak.
So the first one is a 17.
That's a fail.
So how much damage is it?
It's 54 lightning damage.
Whoa, 54. Okay. Ruinant here, next to you. Saving. I'm going to give you disadvantage on his save because he's been hit by the water. He's been sloshed with water. 17.
That's a fail.
Okay. How much? 57 damage, you said, yeah?
54 damage.
Beg your pardon? He's looking really injured. And these two next to Dak who have attacked Dak, they're wet as well. So they are 17 and 12.
So yeah, both take 54 damage.
And I'm going to say Dak has to roll as well because he is in contact with. They're in contact with him.
Sorry, Dak.
What do I need to roll?
You need to roll because you want the direct thing. You have advantage on this. So you need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save.
That's fine. So I'm going to say you take no damage from that.
Cool.
But you weren't the target, but you got a lot of splash over. But even so, the salt is combined in your water and to make it a little bit more conductive, so it went round you rather than through you.
Can I say for flavour, I cast it through Dak to electrocute the three of them.
Nice. Okay. Yep. So,
sorry, not quite finished yet. I've still got my bonus action. Having with a fried ruminant in its hand, it's going to drop that, and then with its speed of 60, it's just going to zoom towards this one next to Lewin and just try and slam him. Like, yes.
Nice.
It is 4d8.
Yeah, it's dead. It's down.
Oh.
And it just disappears into nothingness. They turn into black smudge as the demons just disappear back to the abyss.
And the fingers just flick themselves. As
Exactly. Okay, JC, you're standing in darkness.
Cool. Yep. Although JC knew that he was planning on heading towards the building, and he was heading roughly in that direction, so he will attempt to run forwards.
Okay, you can do so.
I'm assuming we double movement in the darkness.
Well, you're out in the open, so it's not so difficult. So I'll let you do it normally.
So 5, 10.
Unless you're
15,
if you're dashing, then I would say you'd have to make an acrobatics roll.
That would just be normal movement forward.
Yep.
But I will use dash for the next bit to get into the room. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello, Dak. And that will be me because that will be movement and action. Yep, that's me.
Okay, Fomos. You need to make.
JC, you can dash as a bonus action. You're a rogue.
This is true.
So you are stunned at the moment, and at the end of your round, you need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you recover.
So I can't do anything at the moment
No,
until I do this save.
you lose an entire go. Constitution saving throw to see if you're unstunned.
Okay, nice knowing you guys. 19.
Oh, just. So you are unstunned, but you are prone on the floor, and you see this elven warrior just standing over you.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's my turn, I can't do anything.
Dersius.
Dersius would have felt JC dash past him. Dersius would also attempt to keep going, but Dersius may not necessarily make that keep ready to go. What do you want me to do with that?
He would know. He would feel you running past.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he would also dash to get away from this thing as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to come round that way. I'm assuming that is a water fountain feature or something.
Yep, it is. Yep. Okay.
So he'll come up and he'll loom over Lewin with the embodying presence.
Okay. My turn. My go. These guys jump out. One on JC, one on. Sorry, who's that up there? Dersius. One on JC. No, 2 on Dak. 1 on Dersius, 1 on Lewin. Over here, this drow warrior is going to attack you on the ground. He has.
I do like how everyone just I know it said go back to the party, but as I drop from the sky, Dersius and JC just continue to get stuck in.
Okay, so 16 to hit.
They can't see you, mate. To their credit, they don't know.
Oh, of course, yeah, the bloody orb, yeah.
Darkness.
Oh dear.
16 to hit.
Is that on me? Sorry.
Yep.
Oh god, yeah.
You realise that this drow can't see in the dark either, but he's used to fighting in the dark.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Valk's gonna hit, so that's 16, right? Yep.
So that is 6 piercing and 10 poison damage.
You can just imagine that Bane's view. You really adopted the dark.
And natural 1.
Thank God for that. Yeah, that misses.
This one comes up to you. And you can see him bearing down on you, and he knows exactly where you are.
Yeah.
And he makes 3 attacks on you.
I'm in danger.
In a British prison.
This could be quite painful. 16 to hit, as he has advantage.
He does. Necrotic, so I'll take that one. That's halved, right? So
Okay.
that's 16.
So you take 16 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Is the strangely the sword's almost glowing black. 16 to hit, 26 necrotic damage.
I'll take that.
And 28 to hit. 33 necrotic damage.
I'm going to use my boon of invisibility on that to say no to that hit.
Okay. Yep.
So there's a flash of white light against the dark, and it prevents me from.
What does it say happens?
I'll just start to me flavor texting it. Boon of invisibility. No, it's just. I don't know if I've even got it on my list here. You know, there it is. When you take damage from any source, you can reduce that damage to 0. Once you use it, you can't use it again until a short rest. So
okay.
Just a flavor text, a flash of white light as it deflects off me.
Okay. Can he see into there?
No, please.
Measure.
Oh, God.
Yes, he can. Okay.
Fireball.
What's better than fireball?
Circle of Death. It's almost like we knew.
Mass cure wounds.
The Circle of Death is actually weaker than Fireball. It's just got a way bigger radius.
Yeah, it's fun to say though.
Disintegration. Power Death.
Power Death. He can't actually see all of you though, so I think it will be a. I think it's going to be this one. So, you're standing there and you see around you thick, extra large. It's going to be
Extra thick.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. How many of them? 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay. Suddenly the ground underneath you erupts into flames as a wall of fire materializes in your space. Could you all, for me, Fomos, you see this happening, by the way. You see them, and you see these fires start to materialize in the ground.
Does that mean I can counterspell it?
Well, they've all abandoned you. Do you really want to? Because they've all abandoned you.
I'm a little bit hurt, but at the same time, I do need some allies here. I'd like to counterspell it if I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something that's gonna tip us potentially into problem area later, gents. I'm going to upcast this to the 9th level using the Sultan's gift. That's gonna put me on. Well,
don't forget, you automatically cast it at 5th level.
Do I? Oh, in which case I won't then. I'll just try 5th level.
Okay.
I like you guys, but not that much.
I like you all about a level 5.
Let me just get rid of these fire then. So the fire suddenly goes out. It's almost as the fountain sort of spills over and just puts out the fire. As a counter spell switches it off. All the drow look at you, and as you can see an evil grin on their faces.
You just hear it through the darkness, guys. You just hear, "You're welcome, assholes."
Nice. That's been used. So I can't use that one, and I've used that one. Okay, nice. And these other guys, they're not going to be doing much at the moment. So now it's to the Ruinants. So against Dak, we have claw attack, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 14 piercing, can't take reactions. 16 to hit.
Hang on. So let's do this, otherwise I'm going to get confused.
Oh no.
No, hang on, I've got to change myself. Come on. Back to myself. And then 4 spillover. Okay, right, what was the next attack, sorry?
16 to hit, doing 12 damage.
That misses.
16 misses, yep.
Yep.
25.
Oh, that hits.
That's 9 plus 9.
18,
15.
That misses.
21, which is 16.
That hits.
And 22, which is 14.
So 16, 14, 30, yeah.
Okay.
He needs milk.
Against Lewin, we have a 23 to hit.
Again, that would hit, but boing! Just gets parried away.
21, 16.
Nope, the shield just blocks these strikes.
Okay, so I'm going to, because Dursis isn't here, I'm going to have the other one attack you as well. 26 to hit.
Amazingly, with shield, that doesn't hit.
Okay. 12 and 18.
Nope, they all miss.
They all miss. So I need an actual 20 to hit you.
Yes.
Bastard. Okay, nice. So that is all them done. So start of the round. We start back with Lewin.
Over the din of battle, I'm assuming I could hear Foma shout out this counterspell, and I sort of, as I turn to look for a moment, I can see the blackness and the sound of shanking as they're treating him like a prisoner in a London prison. Cool. I don't like that, and I also don't like the fact that we're starting to get surrounded. With Dursi now here, Lewin is going to use his action to get out of the use his movement to get out the way. So he's going to move 5, so he will get 2 opportunity attacks.
Okay. 17.
That's a miss.
Natural 20.
Oh man, that sucks. Oh wait, no. Can you re-roll that, please?
60s.
I'm very sorry. It's a very mean thing to do, but I need to see Fomos. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Can I retcon that? I would not cast that. I will take the natural 20.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay. So you take 10 piercing. You take 14 piercing damage, and 12. 18 necrotic damage.
Got it.
And you can't take reactions for your turn.
That's
this
fine.
Turn. Can't take reactions this turn.
I hope I won't regret that. As my bonus action, the hand is just going to slam down on the one who hit me with a 20.
Yep.
So roll to hit. That is going to be Natural 20 to hit.
Natural 20. Yep.
So, this is going to be... he takes 51 points of force damage. As this hand just slams on him.
That's a lot of damage from that hand.
Why
Wow.
why 51? Why is
because it's a crit, so I doubled the damage.
No, but you do 48 and you add 32 to it.
Okay, so 32 plus 48 is 21, so...
53.
53. Hey, I'm not going to sniff at 2 extra damage.
So 53 damage, whack, and he gets knocked backwards. He's not happy with that, and he just shakes and looks angrily at you. Okay, do anything? Oh, you've disengaged. You've moved out, yeah.
Yeah. So that was 5, 10. Is this a big fall?
No, you can just walk through that. Don't worry about that. It's just
15.
Just looks nice.
20. And I can see this big circle of darkness.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Me, can't I? So Lewin is going to bring his hands out, and he's going to try and snap out that magic. That's going to be just a basic 3rd level.
Goes out. And you see Drow there, standing over Fomos, who's on the ground, sort of prone, having the bejesus being hit out of him.
And I will call out to JC, behind us! And that is Lewin's go.
Okay. JC.
Yes.
So Dak's in trouble. Lewin just taking a big hit. Fomos is in big trouble.
Yeah, Fomos is in bigger trouble. Dersius is there to do the saving. So I am going to move and then bonus dash. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That gets me just fucking short. And that looks to be the main baddie, so I am going to... Actually, I'm going to retcon the dash quickly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'll do it from there, so that I get better aim. I want to shoot that one.
Yep.
With my crossbow.
Go for it.
It's only a 15.
Misses.
I trip on a twig.
It hits this tree as it goes through, and it just dodges out the way.
Yep. And then I'll do the bonus action dash to get me there.
Okay, nice. Fomos, you're on the ground. These drow are just laying into you.
Yeah, this isn't very cool of them, is it?
No.
Hopefully they notice the arrow.
Well, hopefully they're going to notice what I'm about to do to them in a minute. Let me just check something size-wise here. JC, getting close to me here might have been a really bad idea. I'm really sorry, mate.
I just realised what you were going to do.
You know exactly what I'm going to do, boys. This is my favourite spell. Spider monarch! Black webs come out anywhere.
Casting that on the drow, that's going to be interesting interaction.
Even if it doesn't hurt them too much, what I'm going to enjoy is taking something out of this for myself. So I'm in the web. It's centered on me. So yeah, it's a big old puddle area like this. Webs everywhere. So I'm going to be able to use. Oh, hang on, the creature strained by the webs. I just need to check how this interacts again because it's a little bit silly, isn't it? Each creature that starts the turn in the webs does a dex save and throw. I can use a bonus action when they're restrained in the webs. So there's no point in me using the bonus action yet because they can't. They're not restrained until they go. So I'm going to use half my movement to get up, and I can go through this web freely. So 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to say, JC, may want to get out there quickly.
Okay, so they're going to get attacks of opportunity against you. Okay.
Unless, hang on, actually, can I? Oh no, I can't do that as well. That's another spell. Oh dear, this was not clever of me. Oh well. Go on then. Go on, let's watch me die before I get to move. Go on.
The drow warrior gets a short sword attack against you with a 25 to hit No,
Yeah,
you got your cloak, haven't you?
I do. I have
A
my cloak
natural-
has worked for
natural
once.
1.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay. And it just swipes at your cloak rather than at you. And the other one, though, who is a lot more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Roll a one. Roll a one. Roll a one. Roll a one. Let's go gambling.
Does a
-2. You wouldn't think it's possible.
16
but,
to hit.
That unfortunately does hit.
That's 23 necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking pretty bad right now, but I'm still up, and I still managed to meep out of there. So, do you want me to draw the web on field? Would that help?
Yep, because are you tethering it to the buildings?
Yeah, it'll be stuck between the buildings, so it will be... oh, it's not going to... I'm just going to draw a circle and then move
It's not a circle, it's a cube.
Now I'm going to have to delete this. Okay, I think then it's a roughly... I'm going to move the shape. It's not in the right space at the moment. Give me a second.
Yep.
I think it's about that size.
Well, it's centered on you. It's centered on you.
It was centered on where I was, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. So it'll be. Oh, you're right. So it's a bit further up. It's about there.
Okay.
Should be 6 squares on each side.
Have I got it wrong? I probably have. I can't measure stuff on this.
Yeah, it's got to be out to like here or something.
So 6, you're saying? Right, okay.
6 in total across each side, yeah.
Oh, bloody hell,
It's
that's bigger.
outside there.
Oh, so you're saying it's...
Yeah, 6 in total.
6 in total?
Because it's 30-foot cubes, which is 6 squares.
Oh, okay, give me a second, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to give you... I'm going to tell... I will... Why don't we suggest this is...
Start then.
Why don't we suggest this is tentacles instead?
I'm more than happy to
There
tell
we go. Tentacles.
there you
go.
Makes my skin crawl, I love it.
Oh yeah, I don't like the way they wriggle.
I know, it's really disturbing, isn't it?
Okay. So nice. So JC, you get caught in there. And the drow
I'm
do.
banging into his rescue and I get bloody caught in it.
And the drow get caught in there as well. Which is fine. Fomos, you're still in there, yep? Still
Yes.
in the web. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Dak.
Yes, I'd quite like these two next to me to go away. So I am going to probably overkill it slightly. I am going to Cone of Cold the pair of them.
Okay.
So that is a Constitution save for the pair of them, if you could.
There's one
please.
behind it as well.
Oh, yes,
There's
there
two.
is,
There's
yeah.
two behind it. I beg your pardon. So,
Father.
Constitution 22,
He's in a concrete fine.
22, 16, 11, and 21.
So they take half if they're 20 or above, and 32 damage if they fail.
So one of these fails, and the other one, 32. Yeah, so 16 then.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
With my movement, I'm just going to get myself out of the way slightly.
And they turn into sort of solid popsicles, and then they just dissolve into smoke. And inside you just see these ice statues of the ruinants, but inside there's ichor, which just turns into smoke and just disappears back to the abyss.
Marvellous.
Yep. Nice.
Very good. Yeah, I moved myself to there, and that's me done.
Okay, Dersius.
That's just standing over this. He's going to take one step forward, so he's a
Yep.
bit closer to both of them.
Yep.
And then he's just going to go, hi. And then he's going to whack him.
Okay. Go for it.
Woohoo! With a 14. Because I am not Davey, I do not get an extra trace.
14 is going to miss.
This Babel weapon. How many attacks do you get? 3 attacks.
3 attacks, yep.
19 and 23.
Both
This
of
will be the
those.
one just in front of him.
So 12, 18, 21, 38 damage. 38 damage. Okay, nice.
And then, how do I do action surgery? Is that just another attack?
Another 3 attacks.
20, 18, 16.
Okay, so they're all 3 hit.
Yep. Again, that'll be on that one. Obviously, if any damage spill over, then it'll go to the other.
Okay, so the first one does how much?
14. What's the radiance? Is that something the wound has to be activated with? Or
No,
does it
you
do
got
that?
it automatically. So the first.
Okay, so that'll be 21 then.
Okay, so the first one. So this one goes down, which means you get and then you get another 2 going for the next one, which is 20, 40, and then you get a further attack. You get another bonus attack because you killed one.
Someone pull the blender.
Right, so ignore that second one, my mouse double clicked. So then the third one is a 17, so that will be
17 damage. Okay, so the blender is switched on.
Yep.
Okay, nice. My turn. My turn. Okay, so first of all, these drow are in the web.
Yeah, they need to make dexterity saving throws.
At the start of their go, yeah?
Yeah.
So what actually happens if they fail that?
If they fail, they are restrained.
Okay.
And they can use their action to make a strength check against my spell save DC to no longer be restrained. But once they are restrained, it means on my turn I can suck some HP out of them.
Gotcha. There we go. So here we go. First one is dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
25.
That's a pass.
29.
Fuck, yeah, it's a pass.
Come on. Roll. Here we go. 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all pass.
So they all pass. So.
Wow, those are some impressive dex saves.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're just...
So
It's not. I say
they're
it's
not
nothing
restrained.
on my side's loading. No, it's not worked at all. Ah, fudge.
so not restrained. So this one's go 5. So it's double. It's double movement though, isn't it? Because it's difficult terrain.
I'm just double checking that. I think you're right.
Sounds
Yeah,
so
it's
10,
difficult terrain.
20, 30.
And it lightly obscures the area if that makes any difference from the amount of beans I'm about to get kicked out of.
It makes a huge difference because this one goes, whoop, just disappears and reappears right next to you.
I was going to say, that won't get an attack opportunity for me, will it, if he's teleporting?
Nope, and he does the same. Whoop. Actually, he's not going to do it yet because he is going to come forward here. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. So the first one, the elite warrior is going to attack you.
Yeah. So if lightly obscured areas make any difference here, I will just.
It won't. Have you? You've been hit, so your cloak's not working at the moment until the start of your next go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a natural 1.
Good.
13 to hit.
That still unfortunately hits.
So that is 7 piercing and 10 poison damage.
Yeah, just a question. I need to check something here because this is potentially going to knock me out. But I just want to check. I have got the Gift of Protectors. Did we say that I can use that with my own name in that book, or is it?
Yeah,
only
you can have. You've got your own name in that book. Yeah.
Good. In which case, yeah, I'll. Sorry, guys, your one get out of jail is going. I'm taking that for myself.
Okay.
Isn't it per name?
No, it's once, but I am now. My screen is completely frozen. I can hear you guys, but I can't actually do anything on my character sheet.
It doesn't say that it's a one use per short or long rest.
I think it
does.
It's
I'm
one.
pretty sure it does.
Okay, well, have a look at that, but you can certainly use that on yourself. So your name sort of burns out of the book. But then the drow with the Shadow Blade drow is going to hit you with 3 attacks.
Yeah, unless he misses all of these,
24.
I'm in some serious trouble. I'm down.
32 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
27. That's 20 necrotic damage.
That's 2 death saves.
Yep. And 19.
I'm dead.
So this goes down.
And I don't have reactions, so I couldn't help with that, unfortunately.
This guy is going to go and attack JC. And you can hear barking from this drow behind. JC, you get attacked. 3 attacks with Shadow Blades. 13 to hit.
Nope.
23 to hit.
Yep.
That's 28 necrotic damage.
Yep.
And 27 to hit.
Yep.
That's
that
23.
I will do the uncanny dodge on that one.
Okay. So you only take 11 damage from that. Okay. This demon, the drow demon binder behind you, points at Dersius. Where is my tools? Bang. A black, rippling, necrotic aura spreads from the door behind you.
Oh dear.
That is... Everybody needs to make for me, please, a...
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's a terrible roll. Constitution saving throw.
Actually, I would say that's a pretty average roll.
Yeah, it is an average roll. Yeah.
It does the same damage as Fireball. It's just 3 times the size.
So Constitution saving throw by everybody, please. Dak fails.
Of course.
Lewin passes. So it's 26 damage if you, or 13 if you pass. So Dak, you take 26 damage. Lewin takes 13. Jacques takes 13.
Well, that's Dersius.
Dersius takes 13, I beg your pardon. And the demons, the ruinants, take none. And Jacques, how much do you take? You don't take anything because you're not in there.
I'm outside the blue bubble.
You're outside the blue bubble. Yep. Okay, nice. So that's him done. These guys are now have been called. Dak, you see movement in the room to the south of you. Okay. Done. That's all of them. Oh, this one hasn't gone there. We haven't attacked with the Ruinants. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So one Ruinant is going to attack Darcius with 22 to hit. Which hits. That's 5 piercing and 8 necrotic damage. but the necrotic damage.
Yeah.
The necrotic damage is halved to him, so that's 9 damage.
9.
But he can't take reactions. 15, which misses, and natural 20.
Yep, that hits, and obviously no reaction in time.
So which is 10, 12.
Oh, hang on.
12 plus 22 necrotic. That's just halved, so it's 11. So 12, 23 damage altogether for the third attack. Okay. Okay, cool. So them done. So it's back to top of the turn order, which is Lewin.
Okay, well, having just watched Thomas get treated like your average prisoner in a British jail, I am going to use my hand to leap forward, and it's going to try and grab hold of this shadow blade, which has just stabbed Thomas. So can he make me a dexterity or strength check, or if he's got acrobatics or athletics?
He can... He will do a acrobatics. 16.
He tries to dodge out of the way, but the hand just grabs around him, and he's grappled and held in place. And then, as Lewin's action, he's going to spin round, and seeing that JC's being bared down by this other one, he's going to focus on it with his mind, and you just see this shard of purple energy fly out of the top of Lewin's head as he's going to use Psychic Lance on him.
Okay.
So that is a DC 20 intelligence save on the Shadow Blade.
20.
It's an intelligence. 20 to save.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So he takes half damage, but nothing else.
So how much damage does he take?
He takes 10 damage, 10 psychic damage, but that's it.
Okay, nice. And that goes down.
And then the hand is just going to move 10, 20, 30. He's just dragging this Shadow Blade with it, and can I just pop him there as he's getting dragged away?
You certainly can. I'm just trying to find a little bit of the right music for a moment. Okay, so who's next? JC.
Yes, so
you've
dragged
him on,
action.
Yep. So you've been dragged to there.
Ready?
Yep.
Cool. So as a bonus action, JC's going to yell out, Yabba Dabba Doo, have some healing goo, and point at Fomos.
Fomos is dead. You know he's dead.
Yeah, well, he's down. He's not dead.
No, I'm dead.
No, he's dead.
He's twice. He is. That's 4 death saving throws. I'm dead.
I was going to do a healing word.
Yeah, no, a bit late for that, unfortunately.
Shit. Alright, that changes my plan a little bit. Fine, the one in front of me is going to get the full wrath of JC, and he's going to yell at him, you need some kindness in your life. With a 21.
The 21.
You don't get sneak attack on that, though.
No, annoyingly not.
Maybe
I'm angry.
Maybe you should go for the other Shadow Blade, which would take sneak attack if you hit him.
That one?
Yeah.
No, it won't. That doesn't count. That doesn't count for. That doesn't count for that.
Even though he's grappled.
Yep.
Okay.
Grapple doesn't enable sneak attack.
Yeah, so that'd be the one in front of me at the moment because he's right there. So 21 to hit.
21 hits him, and that does 12 piercing damage.
And then I will bonus action disengage.
Hold it. He may try and do something. Open character sheet. Can he?
The thing he can do is die.
No, he can't do that. Okay, so he takes how much damage? 12 damage, yep.
Yes.
Okay, he still looks very vital.
JC's just going to sort of give him a good thumbs up, and then he's going to bonus action disengage. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down to the side of this wall. And that will be JC. Yeah, I scuppered my plan.
Okay, so... I can't find the right music for that, I'm afraid. Okay, so you are done. Fomos. Dead.
Yeah, I'm done as well, quite literally.
Dak.
Cool.
Should I just start making turn order counts because of Revivify, how long it lasts?
Okay.
Yes.
The rest of you see, though, the demons, their tentacles sort of start to pick up.
I was going to say, they eat souls, don't let them get too close.
Is it me now?
It is you now. So I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the. In fact, one of you will know which was the music in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf went out to rescue the people coming back from Osgiliath. Which movie was that?
That's Return of the King.
And it was being attacked. They were being attacked by the Nazgul.
Yes, that's Return of the King.
Yeah.
What
Couldn't
is
say
that?
the music though.
What was that music called?
If I find the answer, do I miraculously revive myself?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's worth a
I didn't
chance.
even finish the sentence.
Right. Okay. I can't find it. Okay. Nice.
It's the very end of this song, according to Google.
Which song? Osgiliath invaded.
Yeah, apparently it's 1 minute 26.
Osgiliath invaded. Here we go. Nice, I found it. So, okay. So it's. So who are we now? Whose go is it now? So Fomos has gone. Dak. You see movement behind you.
Yes. It's all gone a little pear-shaped, as usual. So I'm gonna try now's the time for gambles, I suppose. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm going to attempt to feeble mind the Drow Demon Binder.
Feeble mind him. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. You cast the spell.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
Well, I tried.
You realise that there was you cannot affect his mind. And as you look at him, basically the skin he's been wearing just falls off, and you see on the floor now the skin he was wearing was one of the Septarishi.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to move myself up to there. Yeah.
Okay. Dersius.
This is not very happy that you got thingied a minute ago, so he's going to turn all that rage onto the ruin in front of him. With where is moving? There it is. 1, 2, 3, a 22, a 1, and a natural 20.
So that is lots of damage. So that's going to kill him. So you get an extra attack.
Yeah. Then obviously once he's finished off, I'll move on to the other one.
Yep.
26.
That hits it as well. That's 18 damage.
Yeah,
18 damage. God. Okay, now it's their turns. This chap is caught. He is going to try and escape. This guy comes here. And he's... he points his short sword at Lewin. And a black beam comes out of it. Lewin, could you... it's 3 attacks. That is 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
28 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is 29 necrotic damage.
Just 30 there. It's
Was
20.
it? Oh, I think 30. I beg your pardon. Yeah, I'm looking at the average result. Beg your pardon. And the third attack is 21 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. And he then comes back here and he just crouches down in the shadows. This one runs forward. 9, 10, 15, 20. And he fires his hand crossbow at the person who is closest to him. Who is that? That is Lewin. 10 to hit.
That's a miss.
It just pings off you, off your armoured breastplate. 5.
And last one wanted to escape from the grapple.
Yep.
So he'll need to beat 16. So he has advantage because he's medium. Yeah, 16.
And he is going to do 15. He's still caught. He can't escape. He's trying to escape and he can't. This creature here launches a fireball at you.
At me?
At all of you.
Okay.
And I get the numbers up. That is going to hit fireball. Spells. So he's going to put it here. So that hits Lewin, Dak, and Dersius. Lewin gets hit. Can you make dexterity saving throws for me, please?
Yes, I can. So dexterity for Lewin is a 7. Not very good.
So that is 8d6. Oops.
Just as he's caught in the explosion, Lewin's going to use his reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
26 fire damage. Dak goes down. Dak, did you pass your saving throw?
It wouldn't have mattered.
I don't think you got fire resistance.
I still don't think it would have had dexterity 14.
No, you failed.
No, it didn't matter.
So Dak goes down, and the Ruinants look very interested. Dersius takes the full damage as well, 26 damage.
Cool.
Okay. And that is them done. JC. Sorry, Lewin.
Okay, so top of the round. So first things first, as the bonus action, the hand is just going to squeeze round the chest of this drow who he's got bound. So that's going to be... he takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage. He just feels his bones creak as he's getting
14, yeah.
Yeah, 1-4.
Yep. Okay. Nice.
And then as this fireball clears, you just see a large set of red eyes peer out of it as Lewin is going to use shape change on himself.
Okay.
And where Lewin was standing, you suddenly see this enormous red dragon form burst out, wings unfurled. Sadly, with that, the hand, who has been my best friend in this encounter,
goes down,
disappears with a thumbs up and Terminator. But what Dragon Lewin is going to do is he's just going to get in the direct space of these two drow and just lock them in position.
Okay, nice.
For this turn.
Nice. Okay. Bomos is down. Dak.
Oh, I passed one.
JC.
Wouldn't it be... Yeah, skip JC.
Sorry, JC, I beg your pardon.
That's all right. Seeing Dak collapse to the floor, being a charred wreck that he once was, and I got the wrong bloody character sheet. No. So,
Welcome
right.
to my world.
Have some healing. Go. Healing word. I'm going to do it at level 3 onto Dak. You get 10.
10
And if you
healing.
want to catch that sneak attack, you get another 30 out of that.
Okay, so you are prone, Dak. You are prone. That was your bonus action, JC. You do have a normal action left.
Yep. And can I move from here? I'm going to measure. It's going to be right close to the building, isn't it? I am going to step forward a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to launch an arrow at this Drow, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Because I can. With a 22.
That hits him, and that does 12 damage.
Cool. Unless you want to add the sneak attack coming out of a hidden area.
Nope.
Then I will 5, 10, 15, 20 to there.
Okay, and you look through the window and you see 4 drow warriors in there.
I'm going to duck down.
They have seen you.
Yeah.
Okay, Bomos is down. Dak.
Hoping they're a bit distracted.
Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to pick myself up. So that's half of the move. Oh, can we move the fireball? I can't see where I'm going.
I don't have a fireball up anymore.
Okay, my screen's just giving up refreshing then. Whatever. So if I move, can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, good now.
Let's get rid of your X as well.
15. I put my hit points back on, but it doesn't seem to have mattered. Lovely.
There's something crashed then.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on.
On my
it's
screen,
crashed.
you don't have an X and there's no fireball, if that helps.
Well, yeah, whatever. Okay, let's... yeah, we'll have some fun with this. So I'm going to cast Chaotic Flowerfall, which is 10 10-foot cubes that all connect to each other. So let's doodle that on quick. So if we go... That's 1. That's 2. So that's me and Dersius. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, because whatever. So we'll split it out. Right, so enemies within now take 10d10 necrotic.
So what do you need to save against?
It is a...
Presumably it's Constitution.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. First one is an 11.
So that's a fail, so they hit 60 necrotic damage.
60.
Yes.
Zoinks.
It's a good roll, that's nice.
Next one is a 13. So he's
they fail, so they take
staggering. And this one is a 13. No, I beg your pardon. Yes, 13. It's another 60 damage. Lordy. Okay. And you all
so
get...
that's all the baddies.
Yep.
And we get 10d6 worth of healing for all of us. So that's 51 points of healing for all of us.
Okay.
Other than JC, unfortunately, because you're a little too far away.
Okay. So let you do that.
Me, I'm
And
assuming.
let's go to Dersius then.
Yeah. You're shit out of luck, I'm afraid, for Thomas.
Cool. Dersius, feeling invigorated by this, is going to really pound this ruinant with some woohoos.
Go for it.
Of a 1, a natural 20, and a 17.
Well, that just wipes him out. Okay, so he goes down and just disappears into smudge, into Icor.
And then he will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
And he's got a bonus attack, remember?
30 to there. He can't reach that one. That's going to bug him. Or annoy him. Actually, it's got bonus action, hasn't he? You can do dash.
No, that's only rogues. And
Only
monks.
rogues can do that.
Oh, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
you can't do that. Oh, okay. I have to be a Pinky Perky then.
Yep.
Because he can't quite reach
There
this.
you go. Throw Pinky and Perky. Well, one of them.
One of them. 27.
And does 9 damage. Whacks into him and goes back into his hand.
Cool.
Nice. Okay.
And that'll be dirty.
So it's my go. So these guys clamber out the windows.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are surrounded. So they're going to have advantage in their attacks, which could get quite unpleasant.
They all ward a 1.
Natural. Sorry, 9,
Miss.
11,
Miss.
natural 20.
Yeah, that gets me.
That is 13, 17 piercing, and 18 plus 13.
Oh, uncanny dodge it.
So it's 9. So what was that? 10, 14, 27 plus 18, 37, 45.
Well, yeah, I'm going to uncanny dodge that. So, what, 20?
22.
22.
Okay,
Cool.
that one too. Another one. Short swords. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that catches me.
10 piercing and 10 piercing and 10 poison damage.
Cool.
17 to hit.
No, that misses. Just.
18 to hit.
Meets beats.
That's 12 damage. And 17 to hit.
No.
No. Okay. So you are surrounded. These drow just launch out and just start laying into you with their swords. Okay, that's them done. Against the dragon, we have this one is going to. The elite warrior is going to attack. 24 to hit.
Bounces off the scales.
24.
Oh, sorry, 24. I will shield that.
Can you shield when you are dragon?
I can. One of
Okay.
the advantages of shape change is I
Okay.
retain all. As long as I don't cast into a spellcasting creature, I can retain all my
Okay.
spellcasting.
So he gets to attack you again. The double natural 20s.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
So that is 10, 16 piercing. Can you be affected by poison? I think you can.
Give me 1 sec. Adult red dragon. It is only immune to fire.
Okay, so that is 18, 27 poison, and 16 piercing. So that's 45 damage.
Got ya.
Okay. The other Shadow Blade is... So the Shadow Blade it just disappears and ends up in shadows over here. Could the dragon make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yes, it can. Dexterity saving throw for the dragon.
8.
Sorry, wrong button.
Oh.
13.
13. So there was a shimmer around him, which I'm going to use... what should we use for a shimmer? Let's use that. No, not stunned. No, wrong button. Let's use something else then. He's got fairy fire around him.
Okay, so everyone's got advantage on me.
And it's also going to affect Dersius as well. Can Dersius make a dexterity saving throw? He's got fairy fire around him as well. The other Shadow Blade drow uses his sword and just attacks you 3 times, the dragon.
Okay.
Ranged attack, 24 to hit.
That's a miss.
18.
That's a miss.
18.
That's
And
a
it just
miss.
the black beams just bounce off. And then the drow demon binder comes over here and points a finger at the dragon. Oh, how annoying. Yep, point a finger at the dragon. Can the dragon make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
So Constitution for the dragon. That's a 31.
He passes it. So he takes 30 necrotic damage.
Okay, so 30 necrotic damage.
Yep. And that is them done. Crawling from behind you, you see the guild runner. It's more staggering. He gets.
What's he doing out here?
He gets to the door here. And we want.
All I can imagine in my head is that meme of "Father, help!"
And we want. Come on. Why is that not making the noise? Trying to get that bit you said. There we go. And a glowing sunlight suddenly appears around you, and the whole area is illuminated as in daylight. The drow cover their eyes, withdraw from the sunlight. It is dazzling to look at it, but for the drow who are used to the depths of the underworld, this is unbearably painful. Lewin.
Okay, so as Dragon Lewin starts, you just hear this guttural roar come out of the dragon. So he starts off using his frightful presence. So can every one of the drow, because I think all of them are within 120 feet of him.
Yep.
Sorry, Mike. Can they all make me wisdom saving throws, please? DC 19.
DC 19.
Yes.
Saving throw. What sort of saving throw is it, sorry?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
11.
That's a fail.
The next one is a 19.
That succeeds.
11.
That's a fail.
24.
Succeeds. So.
We've got 4 more.
Oh.
15, 23, 16, and 20.
2 succeeds, 2 fail. So
Okay.
I think that's a pretty even 50-50 split.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so then it's going to do its multi-attack. So it's going to take. Firstly, it's just going to try and bite this drow in front of it in half. That's a 30 to hit.
And you just swallow him whole.
Let's do that, and then just beating his wings as he stomps forward. He's then just going to take 2 swipes at the one in front of him, the Shadowblade, the one to the south.
Okay, go for it.
And do I have advantage on these guys if they're blinded?
They are dazzled. Yes, you do have advantage because they have sunlight sensitivity.
Okay, so first claw attack is going to be a 19, and the second one's going to be a 31.
Actually, they have disadvantage on their attacks, not on your attacks against them. They don't have advantage, I beg your pardon.
Okay, so that's a natural 1 and a 31.
So 31 hits, doing 14 slashing damage. So let's go back to the battle music. Let's have a boss battle music now, because you're the boss battle. There we go, because the dragons are out. Okay.
And you just see that this claw just rake through.
Okay, JC. You can see the drow there do not like the light. 2 of them are fearful of the dragon. 2 of them seem slightly nonplussed. but they've got their swords out and are laying into you.
Yeah, well, JC's looking quite bloodied. He's been shaven a bit too thin at the moment. So, I've got to think of the orders to do this. Right, so basically he's going to bonus action disengage, activate the boots, and fly up the full 30 feet that he can to get away from them, so he can avoid attack opportunities.
Yep. So
that's what I'm going to do.
So to use your boots is a bonus action.
Are they a bonus or is it an action to activate?
It's a bonus action to activate your boots, but you can use your normal action to do the disengage.
Yeah,
so
that's fine then.
So you can get 30. So you can get 30 feet up. Yep.
Yes, and then I was going to remember how to do is you hover and do a number, don't you?
There you go. I've done it. So you six squares up. Here we go.
Yep. And that would be JC.
Okay, so it's out of the way. Okay,
yes.
Fomos is down. Dak.
Cool. Let's see what sort of distance we're looking at there. Yeah, so if I come down to there, that puts me 30. If I was to Cone of Cold that collection of Drow there, would I catch JC in that? I don't think I would.
What's the distance? What is it?
So, get the right tool. I am 25 feet from JC.
So he's 30 feet up. So it's a 60-degree cone. So the answer is no, because if you do the maths on that, 60 degrees is 2 root 5. So for 25 feet, you'll be up 15 to hit him. So no, you'll go underneath him.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to Cone of Cold the lot
Mass
of them,
is
then.
cool. Go for it.
So we have a Constitution save for each of them, please.
16, 7, 21, 21.
So the last two succeed, the first two fail. So the failures take 26 cold damage, the passes take half.
Minus 26. Minus 26. The other two take half, yeah?
Yep.
Minus 13. Okay. So we got some good metal music in the background because of the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do that and then just take a step back and that's me.
Okay, that's done. Okay, Dak, Dersius.
Fucking man, I'm bloody mute myself. Cool. He's going to come charging down to this one first off.
No, he's dead.
He got eaten.
He's been eaten. Yeah, sorry, he's down. Beg your pardon.
So he was there, wasn't he? So that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20... Yeah, you can get to that one.
Yep.
He's going to come running in, and before the other one can blink, he's going to get a whack to the face with a woohoo. Ugh, a 16, a 1, and a 13. For God's sake.
They all miss.
He stumbles on a leaf.
He's dazzled by the bright light here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's thumbs in his eyes.
Okay, there you go. There's no shadows are now, so they can't use their shadow ability. So what they are going to do is
And I think one of them has disadvantage.
Okay, so they both have disadvantage because of the sunlight. They are going to just run away. So this one is going to run. 5. You get attack of opportunity.
Oh, I am
Actually,
going to take that.
you have to get. You did it when you get to there because he's too far away. Yep.
Yep, because it's 10-foot range. You just see this massive maw bearing down on him. That's going to be a 28.
Whacks him. Doing
that's 18 plus 8, so that's 26 points
26
of damage.
He takes a hit, he staggers, but he keeps going. 5, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this one is Going to disengage. 5, 10, 15, and he jumps through the window. 30. Since he's through the window. This one. It's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. No, 30 to here. And he shouts in a rather strange language that none of you understand. Oh, I love this song. And out of the portal come a couple of ruinants. Okay, it's him done. These guys around JC jump into the house, and they're starting to scarper. So they are going to do dashing to get to there. Okay, that is them done. Lewin.
Okay. Lewin is going to continue the chase down. So you see the wings flap as it is going to move its flying speed, which I think it's 80. So yep, I can get there with 50. And as they're running away in terror, you just see this glow in the dragon's throat as it is just going to expel all of this fire on all of them, including the ruinants which just came out. So
okay.
That's a 60-foot cone, so I think I can get all of them in that, including...
Okay. So
yeah, that's a DC 21 dex save for all of those, please.
So this guy is going to make a saving throw. 9. The next one down can't pass no matter what. Goes down. And the ruinants are 21, 13, and 5.
So 116, so he takes half damage, so he takes 31. The others both take 63 points of fire damage.
61, yeah?
Yes, 63. 63.
Beg your pardon? Okay, nice.
And he's just keeping the pressure on as he's just using the remainder of his speed. He's just bearing down on this demon biter.
Okay. Nice.
That's Dragon Lewin's go.
Who's after Lewin is JC. You're 30 feet up in the air.
Yep, I am going to stay 30 feet up in the air.
Yep.
But I'm going to work my way around the building a bit. 5, 10, 15... 20. Yeah, to about here. So actually I might go one more just so I'll be able to sort of peek around the corner, but I want to try and keep as covered as I can so I don't get maliciously and violently attacked.
Yep.
And that would be, I'm going to take a dodge action.
Okay.
And that would be me for the moment.
Okay. Fomos is down. Fomos, how many turns have you been down for?
So far that's 5.
Okay. Dak.
Cool. Right, well now we've pushed back a little bit. I'm going to make my way over towards Fomos. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets me to there. There's no point in dashing because I won't be able to do anything anyway. What sort of distance am I from them? 95. What's I got? Nothing that'll go that far. So I will instead healing word JC. He should just about be in range, I think.
60 feet healing word.
Yeah. So JC, you get... Ooh, come on. 10 hit points back.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
That sort of doubles my health, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, so that's Dak. That's Dak done. Dersius.
Cool. The thing in front of me is dead. There's nothing else around.
You saw that guy jump into the building.
Yeah. Those windows are at low level height, aren't they? 5, 10, 15... To get through the window would be double movement, wouldn't it?
Yeah, unless you do an acrobatics roll to try and jump through and sort of do it in a dramatic fashion.
After looking at his sheet, no, he just wants to get through the window, so that's double movement. 5, 10, 15, so that'd be 25 to there. I'm assuming there's this thing in front between me and this Droblade guy.
Sorry?
There's this thing here is between us.
What thing, sorry?
On the map.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's his machinery in there. I beg your pardon. Yeah, yeah. I forgot to move him last turn.
That's fine. Is
So
the machinery was sort of blocking? Oh,
he's running. Sorry, he ran off. I beg your pardon. I forgot to move him. I forgot he was there.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So Dennis wouldn't do that then if he's not in there. No, he'll just head down towards this Joe one. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He runs past the sun thing, all valiantly with the sun to his back, and he will do. Is the dragon in the way there, or is the dragon flying, Lewin?
No, the dragon is on the ground. He deliberately bearing down on this drow.
5, 30. Oh, I'll go to that one there. So I should. Can I skim past that? No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to wait there. I'll take a dodge action.
Go for it. Dersius doesn't not take risks.
I just don't want to kill him. All right. Yeah, it's 3 attacks, isn't it? Or is it 2? I can't remember.
So who's he attacking?
This guy, the drow demon.
Okay, so there's a great big dragon in front of him, so I'm going to give him quite a lot of cover from that. I'm going to give him at least +2 to his armor class.
Yeah,
which doesn't make a lot of difference. So, a natural 1 like that. Yeah. Okay, so the first one, 6 slashing damage on the dragon.
Right in the butt cheek.
But there are 6 and 16 damage on the drow. Yep.
Cool. And that'll be Dersius.
No, I didn't.
You found the dragon's weak spot.
Yeah, the Achilles heel.
I've just done something wrong there. Sorry.
Oh no! You gave him healing damage.
I gave him Yeah, I did something wrong there.
I think you could come back to hand you. Bad. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry, I can't remember what it was. So I think it's that. Beg your pardon. There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, so it's their turn. So these ruinants come charging forward to attack the dragon. Okay, so 3 lots of attacks. 26 to hit.
I am going to shield that.
Natural 1.
That's a miss.
Natural 20.
Yep, that hits.
Which is 10, 15 piercing, and 12, 20 necrotic. That's 35 altogether.
You got it.
And you can't take reactions.
Ouch. Okay, yep.
For this turn. Next one is going to 15, 10, 11. And,
those miss.
And the last one is 13, 26,
no.
25.
Just block the 26.
Okay. This side goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then he dashes. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Boop. Gone.
If he gets out of my range, I am going to strike him.
You can't.
I can't.
You've shielded.
Yeah.
Shielded as well, so you've used your reaction. So he disappears into that portal.
I wanted him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh. And these drow run out of here into the portal and they just escape. And they have all gone. into the portal. Gone. So I'm just going to make an executive decision now. The dragon quickly finishes off the ruinants which are there, and then there is quiet.
Shredderize them.
Good.
And this light goes down once they have gone, and you're left there. You look up Dak and Lewin, and you see the shield is failing. The electricity from the power from this citadel, from the Spellbinders Guild, is no longer powering the shield, and it's starting to come down. The guild runner comes out. Quick, we need to get the shield up. Can you put any of your power into it?
The dragon will head towards where he's being directed.
Okay. And he points towards back near where this portal is.
Okay. Where the portal is here.
Yeah. This is where all there's a ring of wizards on the floor here, and this is where they had been concentrating on to try and power up the spell. Dak, what are you doing?
I'm going to be attempting to revivify.
Okay.
Omos.
Okay. So you apply your hands on him. You got diamonds?
I do. He has the very last one, and I'm having to overspend because I'm going to have to use a bigger diamond than is required.
So you apply the diamond to him, and you shove it into the wounds on his side. Phomos, you gasp. You are in pain. Every fibre of your being, it feels like it's on fire from the poison from those drow blades.
Once he's up, I will hover over above and I will point down like the hand of God with another healing word, if I can use the right sodding character sheet. A healing word just to give whatever I can.
Okay. Quick, we need to power up the shield.
As soon as Phomos is conscious, Dak will start making his way down as well.
Okay. So the the guild runner is there, and he this portal just disappears now. It winks out.
Before it winks out, does Lewin have any chance to just have a quick observation of it?
Make an Arcana roll.
Sorry, let me just switch. Arcana roll. 21.
21. You can see there are purple tendrils around it, and also you can see there's some like sticky webs around it. These are the drow, not like the drow that you've met before in Exandria, who seem more amenable to civilization. These seem to be the drow of myth and legend, the foot-soled soldiers of Lolth, the Spider Queen.
Don't like that, betrayer gods.
It's really annoying that I didn't still have my sodding little statue, because I could have gone, wait!
I don't think they would have been put off by that.
So you get here, and the guild runner says, "Please, I am almost spent. Use me as a conduit. Lewin, where are you, Lewin? Are you the dragon? No?
I am the dragon, father!
We need your power, all of you, to try and get the shield back."
Just tell us what to do.
And he says, "Hold hands with me." I'm not quite sure I do. He doesn't want to get too close to the dragon because you're so hot. The grass underneath you is starting to catch fire.
I would suggest that Dak and Phomos link hands with my big pawed.
You can shape change out of the dragon anytime you want and back into it again.
Oh, can I? Oh, well,
Yeah.
if that's the case, I will shift out of it quickly.
Shape change. You can change shape as many times as you want in the space of that hour that you have.
I never knew that part.
But your hit, but you will never. You can't keep shape changing and increasing your hit points. So your maximum hit points you would have would be with what the dragon is. So you couldn't be killed and then shape change into another dragon. If you did, you would be another dragon, but only with 10 hit points left or whatever you had before.
Wait a sec. So I could fly super high in the air and then turn into something enormous and just fall on them.
Like a bowl of petunias, yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Well, Lewin is going to shape change out. There is one thing. Thomas, as you've been out most of the game, can you just roll me a d20 quickly? Just click the d20 button.
Oh, don't do that to me. What are you doing? 3.
There we go. That's quite fun. So for the next week, children and animals instinctively fear me, and dogs growl, horses rear, and infants cry when you pass by.
What, me?
Why?
Because in my view, if you have a 9th level spell, there's got to have some sort of effect in the long term. So I've created a little flavour table.
Is this for
my 9th
you?
level spells. Yeah, this is for me. So,
oh right,
for
okay.
Week,
oh right, all right.
So for the next week, Lewin is going to instinctively terrify dogs, children, and old ladies.
I mean, I thought you already did, to be fair, just in a different way.
The guild one says, gentlemen, please, our shield is going down. Stop your shenanigans. Please, take my hand.
Can do.
We all link hands.
And he says, pass me some of your power. So you need at least a 6th level spell to be passed to him.
Okay. I will pass through a 6th level spell slot to him.
Okay. And the shield starts to repower. And you need to do a 6th level spell slot every half an hour.
Okay.
Or higher.
I've got an hour left.
I mean, to be fair, I've got all of my my sick fill-ups as well. It's not many, but that I can do a section overnight when people need to rest.
Yeah. I've got one more sick than the 7th, and that's all I've got left.
Wait a sec, that doesn't make sense, because it's a 6th level spell slot, so you'd have to have a long rest for that, Thomas.
What? No, I've sick for higher. I've got 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th still.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
So that's what I mean. Like overnight, I can do a 2-hour stint by myself, so people can get rest in between.
So he takes the power, and you can see the electricity start to splutter and then build up from one of the towers, and go back to power up the shield of Singorn. A few demons have got through, but not many. Some go crashing into them, and you can see the Ichor is just rains down as a squadron of pitlings try to get through and failed as the shield was back up again. And we will stop there for the evening.
Very cool. That went from fun to oh shit, Phomos has died.
I completely missed that he got 4 failures. So I was like, that's alright. On my next turn, I'll do a healing word. He'll be back up.
It's because if you're down and like KO'd or whatever, like incapacitated, and they hit you, it's 2, isn't it?
Yep.
So that was an immediate death from that combo.
And if those ruinants had got to you.
Oh, do you know what? I was already sat in the background for the last half an hour building a backup character because I did not think I was coming back from that.
I mean, one of the reasons I did decide to use the shape change there is I could hopefully keep the ruinants at bay with the frightening presence.
Well, that was
a good call.
That was tense.
In retrospect, maybe I should have started with that, but I was inside a building and I was worried about catching you guys in the crossfire.
Well,
so as I said at the start, I'm going to be away next week, I'm afraid. So I will give my character over to normally it's Davey, but he's away. So
if needs be, I can run your character for a week.
Well, what will happen is that the guild runner collapses, and Lewin, you'll have to take his place, just powering this.
That's fine. I've got enough spell slots to do.
I mean, the others can help, but the others can do other stuff. But you are here, and as you're standing there, the elven guards come in and survey the damage around you.
Perfect. I still have a 9th level as well, so I imagine that would probably power the shield for some time.
Cool. All right. Well, we will stop there. Well done for almost not dying.
Yeah. Minimal dying.
I say, thanks very much, Mike. Good to be back.
It's very hard work trying to do encounters for level 19 characters.
I have
It
every
feels like
sympathy
balance,
with you.
the balancing must be a nightmare because it's either
Well, you can't balance it.
oh god, I've killed them all.
You can't balance it.
Yeah.
Oh, that encounter did a complete 180 with a single spell.
Well, the darkness is very powerful. It's just Phomos being able to see through it that actually saved you.
What
I mean,
crap
Phomos-
locks
Phomos
though with
made-
that? Like everything, just to like I say, like okay, I can hold them off for a turn and at least get away from this. Nah, you're going down, boy.
Yeah, well, you got powerful spells, but so do your opponents.
Yeah, it is. It's deadly,
Power
isn't it?
word stun is brilliant. There's
It
no,
is.
There's no save. There's no
I know,
save.
it's just, you got less than 150 health? Bam!
Yeah, brutal.
It's even better than Power Word Death, or my personal favourite, Subtle Spell Power Word Death.
Oh dear.
Sudden unexplained death and no one knows how or where it came from.
Well, I mean, it's a fun one to think about as a DM, because how the hell does Power Word Death work as a subtle spell where you don't require verbal, somatic, or material components?
You just whisper
Yeah.
it. Avada Kedavra. In fact, you have been hit by a power kill before.
I remember that.
Wait, we were?
Yeah. I Avada Kedavra you. That was the power kill phrase. Of course.
Of course.
Of course. But now you have to think is, what are the drow doing here?
I know. I don't think these are the drow from our universe. Sorry, I'm afraid I've got to run.
Right.
But great session, everyone, and I will see everyone
And we
in 2
did-
weeks' time.
At least we didn't kill Dersius.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably being a bit conservative with him, but
Yeah, I
I
just
I don't know. I
the
think you did. I think you wiped out most of those
well.
those ruiners, because when they hit hard.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a lot of them. Cool. All right then. Good night, everybody.
See you
No,
later.
Take care. See you on.
Yeah.
Good night. Bye.
right.